Well, so you have this single mother in Bessemer, Alabama, with four sons trying to make ends meet. How hard was that?
She did what she can do. She honestly did what she can do. And then like when my brother got, all of us grew up early, all four. So when my oldest brother got in I want to say 11th grade, he had a job and he was helping my mom. Then he was able to do more for himself. And then the two middle ones, they was able to start doing for themselves. Like when all of us got it in high school, like ninth grade hit, all of us was able to start doing for ourselves and start helping mama. So like everybody was helping mama, then and started meeting better. And then at one point all of us split up. And so like I moved with my friends, mom moved back home. My the one before me, he went with her. The oldest one, the oldest one went back with them. Me and the second oldest is the two ones who branched off the most.
Okay, and you talked about when you were a kid, you guys were so broke that you had to borrow and trade your clothes with each other.
Yeah, we was trading clothes, we was borrowing clothes. Like me and the oldest brother wore the same size, so he don't trip like, but like I'll probably be up before school before him. And like he got some brand new shoes he don't want me to wear. But I leave for school, so I'ma sneak these out before he get up. And then he won't find out till he get ready to go to school. So I be in class already and he'll try to call me. I'm knowing what he calling for, so I don't answer.
Man, it's just a rough life. It's just a rough, you know, environment for a little kid who is really just trying to have fun and go to school.
True story.
What do you think was the hardest part during that time?
The hardest part. My mama had to stop working at one point. My mom stopped working at one point because she had stomach surgeries. Stayed in the hospital like 7 months. She had like 4 different surgeries. And that's when it got rough, honestly. And me and my brothers, we got closer. Me and all my brothers close. So it got rougher. But that's when we started growing more, learning more, coming together more, putting it together.
Well, you know, you talked about in one of your interviews that you started hustling at age 12.
Yeah,
I mean, you're not even a teenager and you're out in the streets trying to make money.
yeah.
And that comes with a lot of losses.
True story.
What were some of the biggest losses that you took?
Some of the biggest losses I ever took, I want to say some of the biggest losses I ever took. I, I took a lot of losses dealing with. I took financial losses, losses of friends, family members. I took a lot of losses, but I really can't pinpoint the biggest losses. I know I took a lot of losses, so but that's how I learned. That's how I grew. I learned step by step, mistake after mistake. I learned from mistakes, and I watched me being younger, hang around my brother friends, and the people they hang around. I watched the mistakes they made, and I try my best not to make those same mistakes.
I mean, were you getting arrested during this time?
No, I got arrested when I was 9. Yeah, I was 9. My first time getting arrested, I was 9, but I wasn't just consistently. I was smart. I learned early.
What did you get arrested for at 9?
We just used to hang around outside. Now I was 10, I was in 6th grade. We just used to hang around outside a lot, like on the block on Berkeley. So like you get complaints about this group of kids about 20 deep outside. They doing this, they doing this. So like any break-in happen, of course they're gonna point to these. Anything happen around, like shoot, anything happen, they gonna point to the group that's always outside on the corner. And the police pulled up and they just arrested majority everybody out there.
Okay, it's just loitering, basically.
Yeah, basically.
Okay, so that was just a slap on the wrist.
Yeah, a baby slap on her wrist.
Okay, and after that, you got smart and didn't really get caught. So here you are. You're now a teenager. You're you're in the street, but you're kind of low key about it, from what it sounds like.
True story.
And then 16 years old rolls around, and you have a baby.
True story.
So that means that your girl got pregnant at 15. When you were 15.
I want to say she got pregnant when I was 16, and she had the baby when I was 17. But it wasn't my girl. It was just like a friend. And yeah, back then we used to everybody get rooms. We was young, but we were still getting rooms, hotel rooms. It happened like that on the bump and rough run into each other.
Oh, okay. Was she the same age as you?
Yeah,
Okay. So here you are at 16 years old. I mean, you're still in school. You're not really making serious money. I mean, I'm sure you're making money here and there, but now you got a baby.
true story.
So, and your mom got 4 kids, and she's a single mom. There's not a lot of money to go around. How are you able to support this child at that point?
I know for a fact, mom helped. She did what she can do, but me single handedly, I was able to take care. His first birthday, I was able to take care. I probably up at the party with more gifts than the whole party together. I was able to
Nice,
take
man.
care.
And of course, it's a son, so you get to look at him and see yourself in him and everything else like that. It's a beautiful thing. It's just happened kind of early.
True.
And then you had a baby a year later?
Yes, sir.
Same girl?
Nah, that was the girl. I was going with the girl when the first girl got pregnant. I was going with the girl I had the second baby by, and so a year later, roll around, I have a baby with the girl I was still going with the whole time.
Okay, how far apart are the kids in age?
1 year exactly. They had their birthdays together,
On the same day?
not on the same day. One is 363 days. No, 362 days. Oh, I mean older than the next.
Okay, so you have 2 kids almost on the same birthday.
True.
Well, now you're, what, 18 when the second baby comes?
Yeah.
So you're 18 years old with 2 kids from 2 different moms. How are you dealing with this at that point?
The best way I could. The best way I could. I was dealing with it. At that point, I was dealing with it being strong-minded. Like, I've been through a lot before this. So I know in a lot of situations, you got to stay strong. You can't let a lot get to you. You can't let a lot bend you or fold you or break you. You either going to let it make you or break you. And I let it make me.
Okay. How's your relationship with the kids' moms at that point?
At that point, it was cool. I had them around each other. It was cool. They cool.
Okay.
They still cool to this day.
All right, so they actually got along with each other. None of them were beefing or anything else like that?
No, I ain't let it happen like that. Because I wasn't
Okay.
finna. Both of them got to be in my life, and both of y'all children got to be around each other. So I made that a understanding that it wasn't finna be all the drama, back and forth.
Okay, so here you are, a high school dad with 2 kids, and you graduate high school, right?
True story.
And then you go to college.
Yes, sir.
Which school again?
Alabama State University.
Okay. And you were playing basketball.
Basketball.
Did you get a scholarship?
I didn't get a scholarship, but I got a scholarship. So when I got there, I was just playing. I was playing with the team every day, practicing with them. And then before the season started good, I left. I didn't go back.
Okay. Well, why is that?
The second baby was starting to be born, and I felt like I had to be there. I didn't want to be too far away, and I wanted to support more.
Wow, so you actually had to drop out of school in order to help support your kids.
True story.
That's tough, man. Was that a hard decision at the time?
Yeah, but I knew what I wanted to do though.
Okay. So you go and leave school, and then at that point, you started rapping?
Yeah. Soon as I get back home, I start rapping. I knew I was finna go rap. I knew that for a fact.
Well, I mean, in your case, it worked out, right?
True.
But imagine sitting down your kids' mothers and say, "All right, y'all, I just left school. I'm gonna help support y'all by rapping." Like, do you see how crazy that sounds when you say it out loud back then?
That sound crazy. It do.
Okay, so when you had that conversation with them, what was their reaction?
I honestly didn't tell them. They knew what was going on. Like, I didn't have to tell them. They knew what was going on. Before I started rapping, like, as soon as I started rapping, I locked this. I had the city with me quick. And so the girl I was going with, she knew I didn't ever tell her. And at one point I told her, like, I'm finna take it serious. Like, I said, this time I'm finna get rich. This what I'm gonna do. And I seen she didn't believe in it wholeheartedly, so I left her alone quick. Now she
Well, I mean, you can't really blame her because 99.9% of rappers never make a penny.
True story.
You know, you made it, but I bet you got 20 friends that never did anything with it.
True story.